Time now for our mental health moment of the week. And according to this year's World Happiness Report, the United States dropped to its lowest ever ranking. This time, the United States is scoring 24th out of 147 countries. That is one spot lower than its 2024 position. So here with us to discuss strategies to bring more happiness into our lives is Sweetser spokesperson Chenette. Justin, thanks so much for joining us. I didn't even think the United States could get lower. Usually it ranks very low on this report, but here we go. What are the reasons for the lower score?
Absolutely. Well, the big contributing factors center around how we relate with one another, how we connect and socialize. So a big one that probably is not a big surprise to most folks is the level of political polarization in this country. That can lead to distrust. That also is like an us versus them mentality amongst neighbors. Another big bucket is how we eat meals, actually, which I found this very fascinating. Over half of Americans report eating all of their meals alone. This leads to disconnect. This leads to a weakened family bond, a community bond. And so on the flip side, what we see are the countries that have a higher ranking than us for happiness have stronger household and family bonds. They might have a larger household. They also view their fellow neighbors through a prism of kindness and generosity. Like, how frequently do you feel like you can lean on your neighbors for support? That sense of community is so important.
Absolutely. So what are some of the strategies? How do we boost our happiness?
Absolutely. Well, lean into something that you like to do, right? Something could be as simple as a hobby or an activity that you enjoy. Do more of that, right? We like to have fun. Express gratitude for what you have versus what you don't. Comparison is a big thing, particularly with social media nowadays. You know, just because somebody posts something doesn't mean that's their whole life story. There's so much more to that than that selfie. Cultivate a positive mindset. You know, your thoughts create your reality. So the more you are dwelling on the negative, the more you're going to attract that in your life. Lift up others around you. When you give back, when you help other people, you feel good about yourself and your community and your country. Manage your stress and your physical health. We don't talk enough about the fact that there is a direct correlation between good physical health and mental health. So exercise, sleeping, and eating right all are contributing factors.
Okay, and if people are struggling with any kind of feelings, of course, they can reach out to Sweetser.
Absolutely. They can call our peer support line for support 24/7. If you just need help processing your feelings and emotions, if you have ongoing feelings of hopelessness, 988. Text or call anytime. It could literally be a lifesaver.
All right, Justin Chenette from Sweetser, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in today. It's a very important topic. We all want more happiness.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.